This week's chapter for Boruto was absolute banger. Like chapter 77 for Boruto was honestly pretty lit, and I'm actually excited for the future of the Boruto manga because the past four chapters, I would say, it has been speeding up really nicely. I know people have been complaining about the pacing before this recent set of couple chapters, but now it started to speed up at a decent pace, and it really started to grab my attention because that first scene of Kawaki actually confronting Boruto about like, while you are here, I need to talk to Momoshiki. Momoshiki is the real person I need to talk to. I'm not even gonna bother talking to you about it. I just need to get my back straight and straight up to kill Momoshiki, even if that means killing you, Boruto. Samir and Sarada, they're obviously trying to play nice. They're trying to play ball with Kawaki and actually just stop the situation because we're on a mission here to keep Ida and Daemon from destroying the village, or just to be able, just to keep them in a controlled environment at the very least. And it wasn't until Shikamaru actually had to intervene and say, yeah, while I get where you're coming from, you can't go about it like this, because uh, with your idolizing Naruto, yeah, remember the face that he made when he realized his son was dead, and you're gonna make Naruto have that feeling once again. It's just not really a good look for Kawaki, because Kawaki obviously idolizes Naruto, and Kawaki kind of realizes that Shikamaru was right, and he's gonna go on an errand. And when we see that, he actually just straight up just leave the house and just go AWOL, obviously to Naruto's house. But while that's going on, Samir and Sarda, they straight up just leave the house as well. Like Ida, she don't give a fuck about staying in the confines in that house. She could do whatever she pleased, and that's where she just straight up just go to a clothing place and just try to look cute, impress herself, and see how she could pull off the flag, how she could pull off her ball game, how she could pull off presenting herself to Kawaki, and it's just so hilarious to me how both Ida, Samir, and Sarda, they don't seem like they're completely bored, but obviously as a guy, Boruto is incredibly bored, and Daemon just laughed at him saying that this is why you cannot pull, this is why you cannot pull girls, because you're very impatient and you're very weak, where it's far from true. Boruto is pretty strong. It's just Daemon, he just is an absolute freak, an absolute beast, and Daemon just seemed bored by everything because with Daemon in particular, there's not anyone that could rival him in power. He hasn't met Naruto or Sasuke yet, but Boruto ain't gonna do shit, Kawaki ain't gonna do shit, and so it's just not gonna really, he doesn't really have a rival in power. That is until so apparently Himawari comes to the fold. He actually senses this incredible power that apparently rivals his own, given that like he was absolutely stunned about the amount of power that was shown in Himawari. And Himawari, she had no clue what the fuck going on. She had no clue who Daemon was, and it wasn't until Daemon realized that Boruto's sister, and he decided to actually test Himawari by straight up slugging her across the face, but obviously Boruto stopped that because Himawari ain't no ninja. She doesn't even know how to fight. I mean, she's scary when she's pissed off, but this is not one of those cases. And even then, when she's pissed off, I wouldn't say she's like overpowered or anything. She's just decently strong, and it makes me wonder how what's the lead up to that going to be? Because obviously this is not going to be a one off scene where we're not going to explore the capabilities of Himawari or her power with the Byakugan or any of that stuff, especially with Boruto getting the Byakugan after the time skip. I feel like those two have some correlation, some connection, one way or another. We're just gonna have to find out, because I'm just excited to see that they're sticking with the formula of having Himawari be more than just this side character. She got to have more of an active role in the story, because even in anime, she was really having fun in the academy. She really wanted to see what it was like to be a ninja, and it seems like they're gonna keep that cycle going, and I'm very excited because Himawari, like again, she is the Byakuya queen. I mean, Hinata's time is over, especially. Hinata's time especially over, especially what happened to the end of the chapter, which I'm gonna get to in a bit. Like with Kawaki actually deciding to actually deciding to straight up just go inside Naruto house. Well, Naruto, Hinata, they actually decided that they could be a family again. Naruto doesn't have to do a shadow clone jutsu or anything like that. He could be there himself in person, and it just sucked to me to seeing that like Naruto like he's been having such a good vibe with his family lately, and for it to end like this, it's just like damn. But not like it's such a tragic ass story what happened to Naruto. Like even though he's not dead, I mean I don't think this is a fate worse than death. I feel. I mean in my opinion, the fact that you have to witness everything that's going on while you can't do shit. It's similar to the Hagoromo situation where Hagoromo uh, he had to witness the descendants of his son Indra Ashura. He had to witness the fight between the two brothers, descendants, and it's just so damn sad that Naruto's in a similar situation where he couldn't have to watch two brothers fight it out. I mean, he couldn't have to see the climax or the finale whenever he gets back. If he comes back, I hope he does. But he couldn't have to see the. He couldn't have had to be stuck there doing nothing while hoping for the best that Boruto, or Kawaki don't kill each other, which I do think that's going to be the case because just damn, Kawaki, he's just so damn depressing what happened to him because in the manga Kawaki he's very solitary, he's very aloof, he's very serious. He doesn't really give himself the chance to talk with anyone else besides Naruto and Boruto. Like hell, even in anime, he talks a lot more people, especially with the Academy art. With Kawaki, his recent decision inspired by Shikamaru makes sense because when he actually does decide to talk to Naruto, he goes on and on about how Naruto is this amazing savior. Is internally grateful because at the core of all, Kawaki honestly saw himself as a tool that was expendable, whether that was expendable by his dad or expendable by Jigen or the rest of Kara for that matter. He honestly didn't think he had any value as a living human being. He honestly just thought himself as a mere vessel, and he didn't really have any other aspiration, any other goal. He didn't really have any interest in people like that. He just didn't really care to be such a conversationalist with people. Granted, that's still the case. He still doesn't really talk with people, but Naruto being there has opened his eyes dramatically. He's a lot more talkative now, than during the beginning of Kawaki introduction. And Naruto was saying that well, yeah, I did help you. I mean, you had that good inside you in the long. It just had to be revealed and shown. Like, you deserved a second chance, and you're making a pretty good case for it. And while that's nice and good, Kawaki actually stands just dancing ground and saying that he doesn't want to watch Naruto die. He was willing to do anything that is possible to watch Naruto die. He would do anything as possible to not let Naruto die, is what I mean. And that honestly means destroying all the Tsuki as humanly possible. And for Hinata is starting to get a little bit worried because obviously Momoshiki is inside Boruto, and that would lead up to Kawaki saying that he felt so much regret for not killing Boruto. When he saw that Boruto revived himself, or Momoshiki revived Boruto, he honestly felt so much regret. He wished he could have killed Boruto in that current point in time for good. And he just said, this time I'm gonna get the job done for sure this time. Like, there is no safety net for Boruto. There is no plot over for Boruto. Like, I don't care what Boruto's next move is, he is going to die, whether he's my brother or not. And for Hinata, she's honestly stunned. Like, she was like obviously crying. Like, the fact that their family's being split up apart like this. Like, what he was like saying that what kind of person are you to think like this? Like, you obviously are crazy to think of something so psychotic as killing your own adopted brother, which it is. It is honestly psychotic that you are so willing to protect your adopted father to the point that you're willing to sacrifice your adopted brother, and that's just insane to me that you care about Naruto to that much of a degree than than Boruto. Because anything, Naruto is probably like a 10 out of 10 in terms of relationship, in terms of interaction with Kawaki. While Boruto, it seems like it's honestly a 4, given that I mean, it's definitely going to be a below a 5, given that he has, they're not really on great terms, Boruto and Kawaki, especially given, the tight skip. And even now, they're not really on good terms, given that, he threatened Boruto for Momoshiki to come out, so I just don't think they're gonna have the best of relationship the next couple chapters. And it's just so crazy to me that they're now having this beef, especially when you have this great huge threat with 1,000. What was it like? What Code was saying that he had 1,000 tailed beasts, and that Ida was telling Shikamaru that, and how they need to prepare against a full-out war at this point. They need to prepare against the possibility of Ida or Daemon going against them. They need to prepare for anything. And for you guys to actually for you guys to actually clash against yourself, against the mere possibility, it just really goes to show that Kawaki is extremely cautious about the possibility of Momoshiki actually popping in and actually taking over Boruto's body for good. And we're just gonna have to see how that goes, because just damn, like the fact when Naruto said that you're gonna have to kill me before you kill Boruto again. I experienced that pain of losing Boruto once. I'm not doing it again. And Kawaki said, I get that. Your parent, you have these connections with him, but guess what? I don't. I don't have as many connections with Boruto. That's why it's easy for me to do it. So while you guys are crying about Boruto, I'm just gonna be the kind gentleman that I am and put you in another dimension, so you won't have to witness the heartbreak that will come from this, or you won't be able to stop me either way. I mean, just not gonna happen. And Naruto Hinata just damn, like that last panel really shocked the fuck out of me when Naruto and Hinata just gonna have to be on the sidelines and just apparently just let their son die. And I mean, if their son dies, Kawaki is basically not their son anymore. So basically, 2 sons die. Himawari is going to be an infant. That infant. Himawari is going to lose a brother, and it's just this is such a wow moment of how to destroy a family. Like, this is so crazy to me, especially with that last panel of the Uzumaki family portrait just shattering. Like, that is so insane to me. Like, it just straight up shattered, and they just not even crazy to me. And the interesting thing I found about the portrait of Naruto's family is that Kawaki's not in the picture. It's like, well, Kawaki's not a part of that family anymore. I don't know if that was intentional, but it's just so crazy how just one simple action can make a whole family just be completely destroyed and crumble under a matter of minutes. It's just damn. Like, this is actually worse than Naruto actually dying. 'Cause at least with Naruto dying, at least he doesn't have to be subjected to the torture or to the mindset of Kawaki or Boruto dying. Because he's already dead. He cannot see what happened. But now that he's alive and unable to do shit, he's not going to be able to do anything about it. And, that's going to be incredibly painful for Boruto. That's going to be incredibly painful for Naruto. I can't even imagine what his reaction is going to have once he actually gets escape the portal, escape the dimension, Because it's going to happen eventually. We just going to have to see what's going to happen with the climax of Kawaki and Boruto. And I'm just so excited for the future for this manga. I guess we're just gonna have to see what the future of the manga will entail and how the whole debacle will unfold. But regardless, let me know your thoughts on this whole chapter as a whole. I would love to know your side of the story, your side of the fence. Do you believe in Boruto's way of just trying to persevere, or not, or Kawaki saying that like you need to do whatever it takes to complete the mission, no matter what? I want to know your actual thoughts on all of that and the overall vibe of this manga chapter. Let me know that in the comments below, and I'll see you guys on the next one.